Alright, to change your fuel filter, it's pretty much going to be something like this here. Something to catch the fuel, some pliers, the flathead will work too. Half-inch drive, or half-inch socket, and yeah, and pretty much location is going to be right about here. That's pretty much it. Just need to find the bolt for the bracket. Get her out. Alright, bolt that, don't lose the bolt. And yeah, get this thing loose. Yeah, because there's a brake line here, it'll be attached to that. Just pop it off. And then you gotta take these little brackets off. Don't be underneath it, because there will be fuel that will leak out. And you definitely don't want that in your eyes. So yeah, let's get this thing off. Try not to break any of this stuff. It's rather delicate. If you do, there are kits out there to be able to get this thing replaced. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, and using a heat gun will get the job done, but still, it's a pain in the ass. It's hazardous. It's better off just be a little bit careful with these little plastic bits and all that. All right, let's get the turkey tray to capture this fuel, because you don't want it leaking everywhere and all over you. Gotta make it a little bit agile at the very least. And then, where's my pliers at? There we go, pliers. Flathead also work too, because you also get the flathead kind of in between all this. Get it going. But so this is the fuel tank. This is something else. I don't know exactly where that is. This is definitely the fuel tank. This is obviously to the motor. So let's try cracking this thing loose. Get back a little bit. Right about there. Let's get this thing, push it loose. The goal is to kind of squeeze this shit a little bit. Or, I mean, thanks to Leatherman's, they do have a flathead portion of it built in there as well. Okay, I just shove in that thing, get this thing to slip off. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Yeah, let me do the front first. Drain this thing out properly. There we go. Drain this thing out. By doing this, obviously doing it in a well-ventilated area, these fumes do suck because it could be around. Also, don't lose your clips, because most kits, for whatever reason, just don't have clips that come with them. So if you lose these clips or break them, then you can probably find them, but they're a lot more difficult to get your hands on. All that. Let me do this right as well. Let me get this thing in place. More fuel's gonna be coming out here a little bit. bit right here. There we go. Okay. This one loose. There we go. And the last one over here. Use the top bits right here. Squeeze top bits and then just like pull on the filter a little bit. Can't get it just to come loose. There we go. Just like that. Neither of those will work, but it's just one of them. Alright. Let that drain. And pretty much, you gotta just pop this thing off. Like so. Usually it'll slide off. Don't put heat to it, or flame to it, obviously, because it's fuel. Don't mess with that stuff. Yeah, and then just take these clips off of here, like so. What a pain in the ass. Ah, shit. I'm gonna pull this thing out of here. You see a lot of fuel leaking everywhere. This would have been all over the ground if you just let it just ride. Bending the little tabs out a little bit. That way, this thing gets slipped past. I'm trying to slip this thing over this little nub that's right here. A little annoying because it wants to move, wants to stay in place. That's just how it is. Try to get the first one off. Thankfully also too is that you don't have to memorize exactly where everything goes back into, because there's only one way of doing it. Little tip though, is when you take these clips off, put it back in here. Like so. Just do that. Don't try to put this thing back onto the new filter and then try to swoop that over. You're going to be there for a while because it just will not fit on there. This path is a lot easier. A lot more straightforward. Let's put these clips back in place. Where they're at. Where's that one at? It's around your side. There it is. Yeah. Put that one back in place. So, there. And then get the last one back in place as well. Can be a little frustrating. Some of these things just will not just slip over for whatever reason. It's annoying. I'll have a little bit extra fuel in there. There we go. All right, new filter. Put this back in place. I think the tank's probably draining, but regardless, I'm gonna be able to beat this thing before the tank drains. So you just push it in, basically. Of course, it doesn't want to. Oh yeah, that's right. It only fits one way. This thing goes up top, actually. I'm an idiot. Yeah, see, as you can see right there. There we go. It's like that. And this thing goes in like that. So it's a live demonstration that it only fits one way. And this thing, if it slip on, make this sure this side goes on this side, fits in this side. Just like that. Press it on there. And of course, hook the other end on here, like so. It's like that. And then get this bolt back in place. I'll deal with you in a minute. Where's that bolt at? There you go. Of course, hand feed it in there. Make sure it goes in straight, doesn't cross thread, and all that. You gotta feel for the hole being right about there or so. Somewhere around over here. Get this fuel out of the way. Obviously, don't wear anything nice because you're gonna get pretty dirty. The fumes alone. The fumes alone will never want to leave you. Normally it fits perfectly fine on here. Let's see. Oh, there's the hole. Found it. Normally it lines up, but sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the ass. If you can, try to pop in the brake line. If you can. If not, then don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a nice thing to have in place. There we go. And feed that in there. There we go. Just like that. All right. All right, it's good to go. I just need to tighten her down. snug's enough. You don't need to put it too tight. There we go. That brake line in there. Cool. Snugged up. That's pretty much it. Obviously, dispose of the fuel filter and fuel properly. Some recycling areas will take it in. Just throw it into a container that's safe for fuel. Don't stick it into like a jug or whatever. And all that. But yeah, other than that, pretty much good to go. That's it.